Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Franklin from Money Code Academy. On today's video, I just want to quickly talk to you about 5 biblical counsel to help you avoid poverty. You know, the Bible is a holy book, one of the oldest book, and from the Bible you will get several truths that will help you live a successful and fruitful life. And being a Bible student, I've gone through the Bible and I saw some very important details, that I believe if we follow that counsel, it will help us to avoid poverty. Now, if this is your first time of coming to this channel, on this channel, I talk about all things finances. I give financial tips, tips on how you can excel in your personal finance work. If these are the kind of things that inspires you, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to click on the notifications bell so that the next time I post a new video, you will be the first to receive that video. Now, the first thing we're going to be looking at here, the first counsel that I discovered is that you must avoid sleep. If you do not want to be poor, hear me, my friend, you've got to avoid sleep. Sleep is something that if you do not avoid it, or if you do not know how to manage your sleeping lifestyle, it could become a problem. In the book of Proverbs chapter 20 verse 13, the Bible says here, it said, do not love sleep lest you come to poverty. He said, open your eyes and you will be satisfied with bread. Now, of course, this is a proverb, it's a proverbial statement. But we see here that there is a lot of truth to this. We're living in a world where, opportunities don't come knocking. You need to position yourself in such a way that will allow for opportunity to come to you, or that will allow for you to be qualified for certain opportunities. Now, if you're going to position yourself, it's not going to happen when you are sleeping again and again. Come on. Now, am I saying that you should stop sleeping? Of course, that's not what I mean. But there are times in your life where you make up your mind and say, okay, I'm going to sleep for a few hours this period so that I can achieve several things. Most of the time, you set out a time, maybe 3 days or 4 days or a period of 1 week. Why? Because you want to study to improve yourself. You want to be able to wake up to meditate. You want to be able to wake up, and tap into your inner consciousness. You want to be able to do a course, to learn something new, to improve your skills. If that is going to happen, then you must not love sleep. Of course, there is a statement out there where the doctors say an average individual should get at least 8 hours of sleep. That is very correct, and I'm not disputing that fact. But what I'm saying is, from time to time, you should interrupt that schedule just so that you can stay awake to plan your life, to plan your future. If you are a man who is always sleeping, you will not be able, trust me, you will not be able to have time to be able to come up with ideas that will shake your world, ideas that will help you to be running to your bank again and again to deposit profits. So I just want to encourage you, do the needful, avoid sleep. Do not love sleep. The Bible is very clear on this. It said, do not love sleep, lest you come to what? You come to poverty. It said, open your eyes and you will be satisfied with bread. Come on here. Does that mean it is your eyes that eats the bread? No, that's not what the Bible says. But what it's saying is, when your eyes are open, or when you are awake, you are able to know where there is an opportunity. You are able to know how to create an opportunity. You are able to know how to take advantage of an opportunity. When your eyes are open, when you are awake, you are able to know how to navigate these areas and, take advantage of opportunities that will bring bread to you. So the first one is, he says, do not love sleep. Now, the second one here is that you must avoid laziness. Come on, my friend. I don't know how to stress this, but I just want to encourage you, and this is very important. If you're going to avoid poverty, you must make a conscious decision to avoid laziness. Laziness in all its forms. For so many years, I always thought that laziness is an attitude where people are not willing to do certain things. But you see, it goes beyond that. Laziness, it's a large topic on its own. But before I get into that, let me quickly read to you what the Bible says in Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6. It says, how long will you slumber, O sluggard? It says, when will you rise from your sleep? I want you to look at that. It says, how long will you slumber? Slumber here is talking about laziness. It says, O sluggard, when will you rise from sleep? Of course, you know that laziness is tied to sleeping as well. Your eyes may be open, but as long as you are not doing anything, you are sleeping. That's it. As long as you're not doing anything regarding your finances, you are what? Sleeping. So avoid laziness at all costs. It will go a very long way to help you. How do you do that? First, you must know what laziness is all about. Laziness is beyond just sitting down and doing nothing. Laziness is knowing what you ought to do and not do them. Laziness is the moment where you are not willing to sit down and think up an idea. The moment where you are not willing to put your mind to work. The moment where you are not willing to go the extra mile for your business. The moment where you are not willing to sit down and improve your skills. The moment you are not willing to put your skills to work. The moment you are not willing, you are just depending on others to do certain things for you. For example, you will see some people today who says, I don't have that time to go and start researching, to start a business. I just want somewhere where I can get a job and be paid. When you have that kind of mindset, you have already entered into a place of laziness and you just do not know it. Why? Because getting a job is like the quickest. You don't care how the money comes. You just know that, okay, when I render my services here, I will get paid. But you see, if you're going to succeed, you've got to go beyond that. That's the truth. You've got to go beyond that. The people whom you see today who are owners of multinational companies, these are people who sat down, they took out time to come up with an idea that will shake the world. You get the point now? And they were willing to take risks. And they were willing to stay for some days, for some months, for some years without earning, just to build their dreams. So you've got to understand this. Laziness has different forms. It comes in the way we think. There are times when your thinking could be a lazy man's thinking. Yeah, like the example I gave to you now is a lazy man's thinking. It's a different thing if you want to start a business and you don't know the business to start. That is different. But a situation whereby you just from the beginning you say, I don't want to go in the area of business because I don't want that stress. I just want to get a job. That's a lazy man's thinking. So laziness can manifest in the way you think. Laziness can manifest in the way you talk. Laziness can manifest in the way you take actions. But laziness in all its forms, in any way you have detected it, avoid it at all costs. You get the point now? It says, how long will you slumber, O sluggard? When will you rise from your sleep? As Proverbs chapter 6 verse 6. So I believe you've been blessed so far. I have 2 or 3 more to share with you, but I'll be doing that in the next video. Until then, I believe this video has done something miraculous in your life. Let me know what you think. Let me know what ideas, what thoughts came to you. Let me know in the comment box, and I want to encourage you to consider giving this video a thumbs up and share with your friends to go a long way to bless them. So that'll be all for now. I'll see you when I see you. God bless you.